Scott Boda here with Steeda Autosports. Good friend Ben and Tint Haus Customs drove all the way up from Miami, Florida to Valdosta, Georgia to help us wrap the Silver Bullet. You guys know why we're wrapping it. Ben, tell us a little bit about Tint Haus Customs and what you guys do down there.
So Tint Haus Customs, obviously in the name we got tint, but we're more about the customs. We love doing wraps. We love this opportunity. We're conveniently located in Davie, Florida, South Florida, accessible really to anywhere. And we can do anything that your imagination desires, basically, cosmetic-wise.
Well, as Jess, your wife, and crew finish wrapping up the car, we're gonna go for a quick little spin in one of these Steeda Mustangs. Ben here with Tint Haus and Customs, and we appreciate you coming up. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Yeah, too long.
We go back, golly, 15 plus years.
I was just figuring that out. It was 2004, 2005.
2004, 2005.
Yeah.
Probably met at some sort of SFS, or what was it?
SSF meet, probably started with a Stampede or something.
Okay.
Then we started our relationship with Steeda started by, you guys at the Stampede used to have a barbecue. And at one time you had, I think, like a church, you raised, they would keep the funds or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then Dario asked if we wanted to do it and use the fundraising for our club.
Yes.
And then we started, it wasn't too long after, you see, no, hold on. They get timelines here. Because the Patriot Run, so it goes actually a little bit before then.
Oh, yeah,
Patriot Run started around 2003. And you guys were the first sponsor of the Patriot Run, and you've been a sponsor, a title sponsor, every single year since then, which is now 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Yes, phenomenal event. I mean,
yeah,
it's one of those things where, you know, we're doing it for a good cause. I think you donated to the Wounded Warrior Project with it, and it gets everybody out of South Florida, the hustle and bustle, and down into the Keys. Nice resort spot, typically.
Well, yeah, it was started as a tribute to 9/11, and we actually the first year raised money directly for families that have lost loved ones in that tragedy. And we actually flew to New York and gave a check personally, which was a lot from funds that you guys helped us raise. Oh, nice. So you're running good?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, 9/11 runs, Patriot Run, and then I remember we did an interview on, I think, one of our Stampedes when you had your Calypso Teal 93 Cobra. Steeda Stampede 2009. We got Ben in the house. Ben's car, tell us about it. What does it do? About everything.
It's a 93 Cobra. It's been garaged all its life. I'm the third owner. First owner had it, kept it stock. Second owner had it for a year.
Well, at that time, it was when I was publishing Mustang Generations magazine.
Okay.
And you guys were, of course, a great supporter of that. Also, you guys had the back cover on there, and we used to put a copy in every part shipment.
Yes, that's right.
Send out, so.
I even think I did a tech session in there for a little bit.
Yep. So our relationship is multifaceted, I'll say.
Yeah, and I remember doing an interview with you at one of the Stampedes, because you had just came back from a Friday night testing session. You were swapping wheels and tires for a track day, like literally that same weekend.
Well, we used to have the Mustang Challenge.
That's right.
That was sponsored by South Florida, and Ronnie and Lewis used to run that. And I had the Teal 93 Cobra, and I was so happy. Remember, that car was basically bone stock with 175 shot and some
Nitro Sky,
some good. And I got that thing in 1170, and I was so. And I think I got the wheels off the ground. And I think that run was against you. So I of course I wasn't going to beat that famous Get Some Red Fox.
There you go.
But you made me have my game on and get my personal best ever. So
that was such a good series.
And then the next day, you're right, I had a track day, so I swapped off the big and littles and put on my track set. Of course, that thing was while everybody was disconnecting sway bars and taking them off, I was running a big ass heavy Steeda one and still lifting freaking tires. So I used to love to throw that in my friends, my drag race friends' face.
So literally in the course of 3 days, you had a drag strip, car show.
Yeah. Car show,
drag
strip, car show. Of course, I came home with a trophy. That car was great for that. And then, we did the Mustang Challenge, and then I did a Homestead track day the following day.
That's probably the best thing about a Mustang. It's just that you can do so many different things with it. You're not just like limited to one thing. Oh, it's just a great handling car. It's a good quarter-mile car. you get the right parts behind it, and really the sky's the limit. You can do so many different things.
Yeah. Ever since that car, every Mustang I've had has been built multi-purpose. Few a little more road course, geared than others, but yeah, it's great when you can enjoy it in every way.
Do you miss the Fox at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
And I know who has it.
Oh, you do?
And,
okay.
Yeah, and
Is it
I know
still in
where
South
it's
Florida?
at. No, it's not. It's what's the guy's name? Dylan. He's gonna kill me if he sees this video and I don't remember his freaking name. It's the name of his state. I don't remember it. Anyway, I know where it's at. Everybody that bought that car has been passed around 3 times since me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Anyway, but every single owner of that car has found out how to reach me and called me about the car because they all wanted to know about it. Its history. It had been in magazines before I published one. And I had a hidden nitrous switch in my defroster button, and everybody wanted to know where that was.
Oh, fantastic!
So, yeah.
Yes, one of those old school tricks.
Exactly.
Did you have the nitrous line hidden in the fender on it or anything? Or?
So it was only kind of hidden on the inside. It was semi-hidden, under the hood, but it wasn't a completely stealth job. But most people, just your normal car show person walking by, wouldn't notice it. And actually, it was once on a Steeda Stampede. We had the place where we were staging, and then we get on. We used to remember everyone used to go balls to the walls on the turnpike heading up to the track.
Yeah, that was.
And I was
the
passing
ride
people,
up there was about the funnest part sometimes.
and there were people with superchargers, and I was like either passing or keeping up with. And as soon as we got there, they're running over to the car. They were like, "What the hell? In that thing?" And I'm like, "No, man, it's just a bolt-on."
Ah, it's Steeda.
Yeah, exactly.
And now your latest endeavor here, because I know you're a businessman, right? You got your hands in a lot of different things. I see you in newspapers down there in Aventura, and I think you still have your valet business.
Yeah,
as well.
That's still running that as well.
Okay, so your latest endeavor here of Tint Haus Customs. What made you get started with that? What made you come up with the idea for that?
Well, I definitely wanted to have my own business again. The valet company, I'd sold the one I owned.
Okay.
And I was working for a company I used to be with, and they pay me well, and it's a good ride, and I work with some great people. But once you have that bug, it just doesn't go away. I knew I didn't want to have that type of company again. Okay. And I wanted to do something that, of course, this is my wife and I met because we both love cars. Yes. She ran a Mustang club, a Cobra club, and I run this one, and that's how we met. And that's a whole nother great story. So we had been just trying to figure out what we want to, what we want to do next. And I was inspired by a friend of mine that owns another tint shop, and he was a great mentor, Mike Rogers. And I originally was going to actually buy one of their franchise stores, and I was like, you know what? I don't think we need to give up all that.
Yeah.
So, and at the same time, Jess has been a ER nurse for the past 6 years, and with the COVID year and all the politics of a hospital,
very hard on the nurses.
All of that,
for sure.
Very, very hard. She just wasn't loving it. She loves helping people. She's really, really good at that. But she wanted to do something. Shut off?
No, I said shout out to my sister Holly.
Oh yes,
ER
of course.
nurse as well, trauma nurse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to get away from it totally. She just wants to maybe volunteer or or whatever. But she loves working on cars, and if you ever seen her Roush, people used to ask for years what kind of ceramic coat was on it, and it wasn't. She just waxed it every month and detailed it every other day, and whatever. But she loved doing that. So we're like, you know what? Let's make a business out of this. So that was the original inspiration, and it's just started off phenomenal. We've had things in South Florida for around 2004.
Which is great. And for those that don't know, that is an online, it was a forum based at one time.
Right.
South Florida Mustang gearhead community, where we'd all interact, on a daily basis. I remember coming into work, break time would come and be the first thing I'm doing. I'm on stage in South Florida, checking it out, seeing what's going on. So the fact that you've been able to continue that now on Facebook, things like that is phenomenal.
Huge part of our life. Yeah. I mean, really, it's so many really great friendships, relationships came out of there, like this one.
Yeah.
And but these people have supported us. Like we're blown away. Literally from the day we opened the doors, we have been booked solid with. Between wraps, ceramic coatings, probably one of our larger products, paint protection film, like we just did on the Steeda HPDE car.
Yes.
We did a full body, awesome product. Very proud I got to show this Expel dealers.
Okay.
And if you don't know about Expel, look up Expel. They are, for
top
us,
of the line,
the absolute best brand in the business. There's no question about it. And what a great company to work with. If we get film that's, coming out like wrinkled or something's anything wrong with it, which actually really never happens, we call them, they FedEx a new roll the next day. There's credited right away. There's no questions. Their software is amazing. When we tint a car, we have computer software, so it literally cuts out the exact window piece. So not only does that help with the ease of installation, but you're getting a perfect cut all the way around your window. Where I encourage people that having gone to the $99 tint shop to go look at their windows, because people don't usually look, how that's done.
Yeah.
So you get a nice clean, product. But anyway, the whole point is that Expel is, we're very, very proud. It wasn't easy to become a dealer for them.
Mm-hmm.
We just became certified on their paint protection film. We had to have one of their instructors come down, close the shop for a week, and go through all that training. And that was actually when we did the Steeda car.
Well, we talked about it last night at dinner. Quality, right? At the end of the day, quality goes a long way. Anybody can try to give away something for nothing, but when you have a premium product and quality, it's going to be around for a long time. And it's something, we try and pride ourselves up at Steeda with, if we can't make it better than somebody else, we're not going to make it. And that's why all of our parts are backed by a lifetime warranty. And, it's what I think will give you a lot of future success with your business down south. And, the tandem of you and Jess, Jess is somebody I've always just known from online, right?
Yeah.
She has all these stupid, awesome cars, and she's got a small mini collection going on.
Right,
It's crazy.
right. Yeah.
Oh, I got the Cobra, I got this. She's got the S550 Roush with a couple twins underneath it. Like, holy cow.
The F-150 short bed, single cab with a Coyote. And,
and then now you got your S550 Mustang.
And she still got her high school car, which was a 10-second 96 convertible, pro-charged and with a progressive nitro system.
It's just ridiculous.
But what you were talking about, quality, that's our same motto. We're huge theater supporters, not just because of the relationships. Yes, of course, we're friends with you and Glenn and Daryl and all that. But if it wasn't for the product, we won't give it the time of day. And there's other people I like in the industry, but I'm just not that supportive of their product or confident.
Well, we appreciate that, because there's a lot to pick from, for sure.
And but we share those same mottos. All our techs know that the car does not leave the shop unless it's perfect. I don't care what it costs us. I don't care if the customer's going to be delayed. I would rather deal with that than make the customer come back and have to get something redone unnecessarily. So,
for sure.
We definitely share those mottos, so to speak.
And that's great, man. And that's what's ultimately going to be kick-ass in the long run. For sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you had your Fox body. You have your S550. We mentioned some of Jess's cars. You said she still has her high school car and everything. What's her latest daily driver? What she got in the stable now? So
my S550 is actually still my daily, which is a 17 performance package, and now it's got a Whipple Gen 5. It's actually very close setup to what this Bullet is. It's a manual car with a Whipple. It has pretty much the majority of your catalog on it as far as suspension pieces.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, what a fun freaking car to drive. It's really like a supercar. There's a lot of people who build fast cars, but when you have a fast car that freaking turns and brakes like this one does, it's just all the fun.
Well, coming from Fox bodies, right? Like we both did. We mentioned last night at dinner. These new cars, they do everything.
Yeah. And then the thing about mine is, it's super fun, but man, Jess's is something else. She's got the Helion twin turbo kit. Yeah. And for me, mine is more fun around town, normal driving, because I got the power all the time.
The torque.
Exactly. And I just love it. I don't have to get in it to be having a good time in it. But hers, when that thing spools, that's the first question. Who's this faster? This, that, and the other. And it's the same answer every time. I get out quicker, and she runs me down. And
comes by like freight train,
like that, and then I just watch you go, and it sucks.
That's awesome.
So they're both great setups. When we were looking to do power adders. We couldn't decide between Helions and the Whipple kit, so we're like, shit, we got 2 cars. Let's do one of each because they both have great parts.
That's a terrible problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Helion or Whipple, we might get them both, right? Come on.
So we're super happy with our choices. Probably the best thing I did, I only had like a level 1 stop the hop kit on it. Okay. And then after I destroyed my rear bushings, and we went up to a level 3, and that car now absolutely plants. I can run with 800 rear wheel with my Toyota R888s, and I can literally hook from a light. I mean, not, you know, maybe full bore, but enough that I'm not afraid to be next to a Tesla with a light anymore.
Oh, that's incredible.
So, yeah, it's just wonderful.
And then you like did some of those track days with Glenn, right?
Yeah,
With the S550.
And I'll have it, now it's getting cool, I'll have it out there again real soon.
Okay.
Not because it runs hot, though. That thing on the track with the Whipple is just, I mean, unreal. My temps were in the low 2s the whole time. The cooling technology on that blower is just amazing.
It's phenomenal. Huh?
Yeah. And on the other hand, you know, turbos actually tend to run a little bit hot because you got so much boost coming on so fast. So it's a great setup.
Yeah. Plus they're exhaust driven. They're going to generate a little bit more heat.
Right. Exactly.
You know, but golly, best of both worlds.
Yeah. We're super spoiled.
Yeah. And that's why you guys have made quite the name for yourselves, right?
Yeah.
And now we public figures down there in South Florida, and that's why I think you'll have some.
Are you allowed to talk about the Thunder yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But
anyway, so we have that Justice Dailies, that single cab short bed Coyote, which we did just cat delete in the 85 and a good tune on it. And future plans are we're in between turbo and a Whipple on that.
Turbos or Whipples, yeah.
So, you know, but it being four-wheel drive, that thing just gets out.
Nobody wants to race her from a dig, do they?
No, including I have a hard time. If we're going home and Jess is in the truck and I'm in the thing, if I'm not on my game, she's going to get me from the lights.
You know, with they're named kind of the Coyote couple a little bit down there in South Florida. And I'll tell you what, I mean, having dinner out last night, hanging out with you for the first time in years, way too long. It's awesome to see the passion, the enjoyment, and that's what's great about our hobby, you know, our sport, so to speak, that at the end of the day, all we want to do is put smiles on people's faces and listen to either of you guys talk about, you know, whether it be this event or that event or racing, or we went out 20 set Mexico. You know, it's great. That's what it's all about. It's going out there, having a good time. Mustangs, you know, I've said it before, you'll never find two of them alike anywhere in the world. And that's the beauty, is that you could make them your own at the end of the day. And, you know, thanks to good people and supporters like Tint Haus Customs.
And I would love this part to be in there, because you asked me earlier about, you know, what inspired us to do it and all that.
Yeah.
When we do a car, let's just say it's you know, done a custom wrap or even sometimes even a ceramic coat. The look of the customer when they're coming to pick up the car, you know, the difference, the transformation, especially it's been like maybe a major paint correction or whatever. You feel like those Chip Foose moments, you know, on the show and
totally.
It is so gratifying. Probably it's what's going to keep us doing this for a very long time.
Put a smile on your face, right? That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
Ben, thanks again for everything you're doing for us this week, and coming up on such short notice. But
we know.
We'll make sure we do you proud. We're going to hit them on Nationals. We'll be at the NRA season opener in Bradenton, hopefully with even more horsepower than we are at Mad Nationals. But it's going to be fun.
Oh, no, the wrap is worth at least, I don't know, maybe a half second. So
I've told people every sticker on that damn car has made it go faster.
That's
and that's no lie.
Yeah.
People that don't think stickers make the cars go faster,
oh, no.
check out the side of that car, his car, his wife's car. Every one of those makes the car go faster.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a great time period to be a car enthusiast, and appreciate everything, sir.
All right.
And remember, Steeda, Speed Matters, Tint Haus Customs. Hit them up. Give them that phone number again.
844-420-TINT.
Yes. We'll take care of you. See you guys soon.
See you.